my mustache and beard is growing and shit, but nah. I wasn't gonna like bro fully you beat me like fully, you know what I mean? Cut that shit off, you know what I'm saying? Around up, because I'm telling you, shit, just like I said, if I'm gonna use this motherfucking on, shit, I'm gonna make sure it hit all my face, you beat me, you know what I mean? Let's get the chin down there, you know that shit, around up. Anyway, so yeah, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just bodying people on Assassin's Creed, for real though. You know what I'm saying? Just bodying them. You beat me, for real though. Don't get me wrong, I got fucked up plenty of times. For real. I'm not gonna say, you know what I mean? But for real though, you know what I'm saying? These lieutenants are fucking them up. On Earth. For real though. But anyway, so that's besides the point. I made it to like episode 60. Like, you know, La Reina de la Ser. You know what I'm saying? I'm not bullshitting when I said I was gonna watch like 10 like episodes, you know what I'm saying? Real though. You know what I mean? Real though. But I'm not gonna like, you know, watch the 60th episode until until tomorrow. You feel me? Real though. Because I'm still gonna be watching like 10 episodes, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna get through that shit, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a piece of cake, you know what I mean? But I do have schools, you know what I mean? But I don't give a fuck. I'm still gonna watch my shit, you know what I'm saying? For real though. Anyway, so yeah, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna get the 3 last motherfuckers, you know what I mean? Because I don't know what the fuck to do. I'm like, shit. So I'm just going around just like, you know, finding vicks, you know what I'm saying? It's like, so I could, like, you know, kill their ass or whatever with my new sword or whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I know I said I wasn't going, like, you know what I'm saying? I switched from, like, you know, Matsu sword or whatever, whatnot, but this sword was, like, you know what I'm saying, strong as motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It was, like, level 11 or whatever, whatnot, you know what I mean? And it cut through armor like motherfucker for real. I'm like, damn, my god, woo! I just had to try it out. Oh my goodness. Shit, I'm telling you, cut through that damn armor like it was butter. You feel me? For real though. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that shit. Even a thick ass tree won't even stand a chance. You know what I mean? For real though. So, I'm like, oh shit. Like, oh my goodness. Like, shit. I tried that out for the first time. Oh my goodness, it was like something else or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I remember I went to, like, you know, go take care of this dude at this like graveyard or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I mean, I ended up dying like a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? But I went back at him though, you know what I mean? And this, like, you know, surprised the hell out of me. His bodyguard chopped his ass up. I was like, you know, I was fucking him up, you know what I mean? And I was like, you know, moving all around and shit, you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't even close by the motherfucker, you know what I mean? And his, like, you know, bodyguard, or his, like, you know what I'm saying, his, like, henchman or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? End up trying to swing the sword at me, but me, I wasn't even close by the motherfucker. He ended up chopping his ass up. That shit was funny as hell. I was like, what the fuck? Oh my god. I was like, damn. That was funny. Don't have me, like, decapitate this motherfucker for real though. Anyway, so, yeah, now I, like, you know, killed, like, you know, most of them, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get, like, 3 more motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna get them motherfuckers, you know what I mean? Real though. Anyway, so, shit, yeah, I'm just, like, running around, trying to see if I can, like, you know, catch one of these motherfuckers slipping or whatever when you know what I'm saying? So I can, like, you know, go at them, you know what I mean? Real though. Anyway, I didn't want to, like, you know, take them all all together, you know what I'm saying? Fuck that shit. I'm not that goddamn good. I'm not gonna even dig. I'm gonna tell you the motherfucking truth. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, shit. I mean, if I was that good, then I go for it. But I'm not that damn good. I'm not that good at all. Fuck that shit. Don't get me wrong. I mean, like, the sword is good. I mean, I like that sword. You feel me? But goddamn, trying to, like, you know, face a fucking army? Oh my goodness, it's something else. You know what I mean? Like, shit, it's only one of me and hundreds of them. Like, what the hell? Don't get me wrong. I mean, like, when I went on a, like, enemy server, I, like, you know, took out a whole bunch of motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, 2 at the same time, 3 at the same time. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? I killed all the asses. You know what I mean? I didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Took all the ass out. You know what I mean? I just, like, you know, went berserk like a motherfucker. Especially with my, like, you know, other sword or whatever. You know what I mean? Around them. I just, like, you know what I'm saying? Just went at them. You know what I mean? And it was a storm motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And I went up in this, like, you know, I think a house or whatever when I'm. And, like, you know what I'm saying? They were like, that's her, get her! You know what I'm saying? They start coming up to me. I was like, oh, shit. I just start, like, you know what I'm saying? Dodging their hits and shit like that. You know what I mean? For real though. And I sliced their ass up like some motherfucking sesame. For real though. The tall one was a crazy motherfucker, you know what I mean? I mean, like, that motherfucker acted like he was scared to, like, come out the house and shit. Throwing some motherfucking, like, wood at me and all that shit, you know what I mean? For real though. So I just went up in there and got his ass, you know what I mean? Like, shit, he had a big ass, like, stick or tree branch or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm telling you, he tried his hardest to hit my ass with it, you know what I mean? But, shit, I chopped his ass up. Chopped his ass up real good, you know what I'm saying? I left him to the dogs. Shit, I did that shit, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, well, but, yeah, I'm actually having fun looking motherfucker. You know what I mean? I'm making sure that I don't, like, you know, obviously get bored and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm when to go, like, you know, fuck with the, like, you know, samurais and shit like that. Even the bandits, you know, shit. For real though. I'm just doing my thing. For real though. Why? Because, hell, I'm telling you, I'm like, you know, do some fun shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, even if they slice my ass up, I'm be laughing at it like a motherfucker for real. But because I'm telling you, I don't give a fuck. I do not care. Shit, it's a game, and I'm enjoying that motherfucking game. You know what I'm saying? As much as I motherfucking can. You feel me? For real though. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna, like, you know, go ahead and, like, you know, move on to season 3 tomorrow, because that's the last episode of, like, season 2. You know what I'm saying? Episode 60. You feel me? So, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that shit. You know what I'm saying? For real though. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, you know what I'm saying? Was it 10, like, episodes and shit? Piece of cake. You know what I mean? Real though. I'm gonna go ahead and keep on doing that shit. That shit happen out and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm, like, you know, checking everything out and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I don't miss nothing. You know what I mean? For real though. Anyway, so shit, yeah. I mean, like, shit, I'm gonna be, like, you know, done with this series, you know, as soon as ever. If I keep on doing that shit and I stick to it and keep on doing it or whatever, when I, you know what I mean? For real though, I'm not even playing. I'm not even gonna bullshit with you, you know what I'm saying? For real though. But I'm gonna, like, you know, go ahead and, like, play my game right after this video. You know what I'm saying? Right after I do the, like, you know, sword, the, like, you know, right, the description and all that other bullshit, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna continue on playing my shit. You feel me? Because why? I'm gonna get through this motherfucking shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't wanna be, you know, stuck in one spot or whatever when I, you know what I mean? But rather, I wanna make sure that I get this shit done. You know what I'm saying? Because, hell, I wanna beat that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But rather, anyway, so shit. Yeah, I'm gonna do that shit. I'm gonna do it most definitely. Don't fuck too much. I'm not playing no games for real though. I'm gonna go ahead and do that shit. I'm gonna do that shit. Oh yes. Oh yes. And then I'm gonna end up beating Pirate Yakuza. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, like, comment, and subscribe. If you enjoyed the video, hit the bell on notification so you can see my next upload, my next post, and I'll make sure I make another one tomorrow. And oh yeah, you can check out my previous videos if you like. So long, farewell, goodbye.